What's going on, guys? Hope you're doing well tonight. What's happening? What's happening? It is December the 15th, 2025. At least recording the video. Hope you're doing well on it. Hey, as you come in, let me know where you are watching from. Make sure my microphone is on. Say what's up. What is up? Listen, guys, as you come in, I'd appreciate it if you're on YouTube, if you would subscribe. If you're not already a subscriber. Bob, how you doing, Bob? Bob, I forgot to call you, man. Let me write this down. I was going to give you a call. Good to see you, Bob. I hope everything's going well for you. I do apologize. Hope everything's going well for you. Again, as you come in, guys, let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. I would definitely appreciate it if you give me a like. Those of you on TikTok, Bob, if you could do me that favor. Trying to get up to 1,000 likes. Costs nothing to like, costs nothing to share. And for some reason, my screen looks kind of dark. I don't know if I can fix that over there on TikTok. I don't know if I can fix it. Yoel Vides. What's going on, Yoel? Saying hi to Yoel. What's going on? How are you? Let me know how you're doing. Timothy, what's happening? Timothy Carruthers. What's up, Skeet? Hope you're doing well, man. So I'm going to go into this real quick, guys. Those of you on YouTube, listen, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Subscribers are up to about close to 1,300 here on YouTube, and TikTok we got over a little over 10,000. So I definitely appreciate you. Let me know where you're watching from. Full Energy. Full Energy. Let me check out that profile. Full Energy. I'm already a subscriber or a follower, I should say. I don't make them like they. What's going on? What's going on? Full of Energy. Go ahead and subscribe on YouTube if you don't mind. And I'm going to go ahead and get into this. Tonight I'm talking about why using proven systems are best when building wealth, when trying to develop a business and reach financial freedom. Why proven systems are best. And I want to make sure I stick to my notes, because if I don't, I'll go into a whole different area. So just stick with me, guys, and won't be long. Just want to share this information with you. So I'm going to start this out. And again, those of you on YouTube, again, subscribe if you haven't already done so. Using a proven system is best when building wealth because it removes guesswork and replaces it with predictability, leverage, and speed. And we're going to talk about that tonight. So proven systems work. If something has been tried, tested, proven, and has worked for others, it can work for you as well, more than likely, if you follow the system. The problem is most people don't follow systems. They don't follow directions. I know that for a fact. I've done that myself. I've signed up for stuff and whatever reason, got off track and, pushed something to the side, excuse me, and never used the system, only to come back later when things weren't going the way I expected them to go, and started using the system and had success. So that being said, systems work. People don't. Okay, so when it comes to building success online and really any business, using proven systems shortens the learning curve. A proven system has already made money for others. That means mistakes have already been made and corrected. You can avoid expensive trial and error steps, and you start at a step five steps ahead. Again, before I go too far, those on TikTok, again, if you don't mind, I appreciate it if you like. Costs nothing to like, costs nothing to share. Trying to reach a particular goal on this platform. I've actually started getting some messages from people wanting me to promote their products. So it does help. So if you not asking for any gifts, if you just like and comment, let me know where you watch from. So number 2, it replaces emotion with process. It replaces emotion with process. And again, guys, thank you over there on YouTube. Act on fear or excitement. Most people fail financially because they act on fear or excitement. Quit when results are delayed. Encourage your viewers to share your live and invite more friends. Yeah, I've done that. TikTok. So we're just going to keep rolling with it. We're going to keep rolling with it. So I'm going to go back and start this again for those that missed it. Why is using proven system best when building wealth? Using a proven system is best when building wealth because it removes guesswork and replaces it with predictability, leverage, and speed. So we're going to give you some of the truth about wealth building and using systems. Using a system, number one, it shortens the learning curve. Hey, how you doing there? Susie Linda looks like. Thanks for coming in, saying hi to you. Let me check your profile. I'm already following. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate that. And then you start at step 5 instead of step 1. When somebody has a proven, predictable system, tried and tested, they've removed all the barriers. More than likely, all the mistakes have been made, and especially if it's a system that's been around for 10, 15, 20 something years. As I say that, and I'm getting off track already, let's say McDonald's, for instance. They have a system. Their system is the same in just about every nation. Now, there are some I would call rogue, what do you call them? Franchisees that kind of go off in their own direction. But for the most part, if I'm not mistaken, most franchises, they have a particular system that they go through. And as long as they follow that system, they're going to have success. Every now and then there are some exceptions, but the systems are the things that make them successful. And more than likely, in most cases, and especially in McDonald's case, is it's not the food. Time is your most valuable asset. Proven systems protect your time. Number 2, it replaces emotion with process. Most people fail financially because they act on fear or excitement. They quit when results are delayed, and they constantly change direction. A system gives you steps to follow, not feelings to chase. Consistency beats motivation every time. Consistency is going to beat motivation every time. Let me get back over here for just a second to my YouTube crew. Again, appreciate you as well, guys. Drop in where you're watching from. I will say to the YouTube viewers, maybe Monique might be on tonight. I don't know. It's maybe about 7 or 8 where Monique is. Monique is in Bangladesh. So if Monique comes in, Monique, I hope you can answer some of the questions for those that come into the live stream. So I'm going to jump back over here to number 3. It produces predictable results. Wealth is built by repeatable actions, not random wins. Repeatable actions and not random wins. Do X, you get Y. Do X, you get Y. Follow the system. And again, where the problem is, most people, for whatever reason, tend to get off track because the results don't come as soon as they expect. They get distracted and don't follow the system. And then oftentimes they blame the system, and it's more than likely it's not the system. You can track input and you can also improve output. With a system, you scale what works. With a system, you scale what works. Again, it has been tested. It has been proven. Again, something 5, 10, 15, 20 years been in existence, the system is working. If there are failures, more than likely the failure comes in when somebody tries to deviate from the system. If results are predictable, they are scalable. Number 4, it leverages other people's experiences. Again, 10, 15, hey, thanks for coming in. Looks like, I don't know if that's Jamie or Jaime. Appreciate you coming in. I'm already following you. Jesus is Lord. Yes, he is. My Redeemer. Be strong and courageous and do not be afraid. Yes, Joshua. Thanks for coming in. But again, why learn everything the hard way when you can borrow tested strategies? Use refined tools and scripts. Follow what already works in the real world. This is wisdom and not laziness. There's a saying that it's not wrong to copycat as long as you're copying the right cat. Some people don't like to be a copycat, but you got to make sure you're copying the right cat. And again, if they have a system that's working, why not follow the system? Why do things the hard way? It allows you to focus on execution. Building wealth isn't about creativity first. It's about discipline. And that's what most people lack. They lack discipline, the ability to follow something that's already working. Again, distractions come, and I've had it happen before. Working with people, they don't get results as soon as they expect, and then they throw in the towel, they quit, then they turn around. And I've been blamed for causing people to have failure. But then when we sit down and talk to them, did you follow this system for this period of time? Did you do X? Did you do Y? And in most cases, people, when you finally put it back on them, they'll be honest and say, no, I didn't do that. Well, then you can't blame the system. Hey, Monique, thank you for joining, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Monique, let somebody know what time it is over there where you are. And again, I sometimes get off track. Media, I don't know if that's correct or not. I appreciate you as well. Let me get back over here before I get distracted. Follow the system daily. There is, again, a problem that most people, they can't do anything consistent for a period of time. And I'm about to get off track for a minute. I started in November. I started a 30-day lifestyle upgrade challenge. It was basically just sharing content over a period of 30 days, see if I could do that without getting tracked. Now, when I went into the 30-day lifestyle upgrade challenge, I already knew what my schedule was going to be. I already knew that there was going to be some possible distractions. But again, for 30 days, I was putting out content 30 days straight, even with the distractions. And somewhere around the 15th day, I decided to go into what I call a 60-day prophetic declarations from the Psalms. And right now, I think I'm on day 36 of the 60 days of prophetic declarations from the Psalms. So my point being is, I had two, systems or content driven things going for 60 days, one 30 days, one for 60 days. This was at the same time. So of course that required being, focused. I did get off track a couple of times, not meaning I skipped days, but, sometimes I pushed it right down to the wire. But my point is being disciplined over those period of time. So I finished the 30-day lifestyle upgrade challenge, did that for 30 days. And now I'm on, like I said, day 36 of the 60-day prophetic declarations. And I'll actually do 37 after I get off this. So my point being is being disciplined. So improve skill while earning, optimize later after cash flow. And again, most people can't do anything for an extended period of time. That's the reality of it. I have learned a lot from your videos. Thank you very much. That let me see. I'm gonna say skull photo. Let me go over here. Just excuse me for just a second, guys. I'm gonna go over here to the channel. As I'm doing this, as people are coming in on YouTube, I go over and I look at their information, and skull photo doesn't have any content. Not to pick at you or anything. I just wanted to find out, what your point is. Somebody asked me the other day, how can I get more followers on my channel? And then when I went to the channel, they didn't have anything on the channel. Well, you don't have anything for anybody to follow. If you are on TikTok and you're looking to get followers, you got to be consistent with putting content out there, whether it's humor, whether it's politics, whether it's religion, whether, something, because you'll find your audience. You'll find your audience, but you have to be consistent with it. I've got one guy, he basically looks into the camera and sings a song. He'll pick a song or whatever, and people follow that. He's just, and it's not a whole song. He's just doing what I would call goofy, but people follow him. But he's doing that every day. So that goes back to being disciplined. Whatever your content is, be willing to be disciplined with it. Although with the internet, the world can be your audience, the world can be your customer, your client. You won't get everybody, but you'll find a niche. You'll find somebody that likes your content. And don't get discouraged if you don't, get people that like your content, because somebody will eventually follow you if you're consistent. I don't care what it is. So again, following a system also, it reduces risk. A proven system has market validation, it has a survival history, and it has measurable performance. A proven system has market validation. It's already been proven. It has a survival history. And I'm talking about, when I connect with the system, I want something been around at least for five to 10 years. If you get something over 10, 15, 20 years, you've got a winner. Hands down, you've got a winner. And it also has a measurable performance. It lowers the financial and emotional. Hey, thanks for coming in, Mystic Megan. Looks like, let me check out the profile. I can't hit that because if I do, then I'll send an invite. I haven't figured out how to check somebody's profile without sending an invite. Some people don't want to be invited. Bottom line, getting ready to wrap this up. Been on right at about 3 minutes. Let me get ready to wrap this up. People who struggle financially often ask, what should I do? Wealth builders ask, what already works and how do I plug in? People normally who are failing say, what do I do? But the wealthy say, what's already working and how do I plug in? That's it, guys. So let me run back through these real quick. I'm not going to give you all the bullet points, but I'm going to give you the highlights. Using a system shortens the learning curve. It replaces emotion with process. It produces predictable results. It leverages other people's experience. Others have already failed. They've already removed the barriers. It allows you to focus on execution. A system, and I said I was just going to give you the highlights. A step-by-step system tells you what to do from point A to point B. And if you can do that and not get distracted, more than likely you can have success. And number 6, it reduces risk. If you're willing to follow a system, we can help you. Get a chance, go to I'll tell you what, go to my bio. Let me look at that. Hold on just a second, because I'm about to give you the wrong information. Those on TikTok. Let me know where you're watching from. Linktree. I'm gonna go to my Linktree because I can't pull it up right now without kicking somebody else. Up. But let me know where you're watching from. Linktree. Go to the bottom, the last tab in my bio. Go to the last tab, check it out. Looking to help as many people as we can. Those of you on YouTube, you can connect with me. So how can I get you? Okay, so Mazda Muhammad looks like, sir, how can I get views like you on every video? Well, let me jump over here and look at your channel. Okay, Mazda Muhammad. If I'm messing up that name, I do apologize. Right now, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 videos. Good videos. You've got views of, let me see. This one has like 12,000 views, looks like. That's not bad at all. This one you have 2.6, 9.1, 12,000 views, 19,000 views. I would say add more content. Add more content. You need more content. You've already got 4 videos look like that has a good amount of views. So I would encourage you to add more content. Also connect with Monique. Monique might be able to help you. I'm sure he probably can. Monique, unless this is one of your friends, I'm gonna go ahead and put Monique's name in here, and he can definitely help you. And if you're looking to get more views, but again, one of the first things you can do is add more content. The more content you have, the more views you're gonna have. Don't sit around waiting to be perfect. Be willing to make mistakes. People tend to connect with people who are seem more real. So even sometimes even the unpolished. I'm not polished as it comes to doing these lives now. As you know, there's certain things when I do like a podcast, I'll go and set up a podcast, and whenever I'm going to interview somebody, I'm just about to sleep. Whenever I get ready to interview, ask them, and I'll send them a list of those questions. Now we may miss a few questions or add a few questions, but they'll have an idea how the flow of the interview will go. And so that's how I'm able to connect with people who are in the business. But again, I send them information. I learn about them. So, but when I do like a post like this, it's like sometimes I can get all over the place. But my point is, people will come in and they'll jump off quickly. But that's okay. You're actually putting in some work. So be consistent with it. Even when you don't get the likes, even when you don't get the shares, be consistent with it, because all it takes is one good, 2 or 3 minute video and your whole life can change. I've got one video I did. It was just a random video I did. It got 12,000 views in about less than 2 weeks. 12,000. That was just crazy to me. And I wasn't doing anything, special. But for whatever reason, the algorithm, I don't know what it was, picked up that video and it did over 12,000 views in a short period of time. And that's on the YouTube platform. I think the most I've gotten on TikTok was like 5,000, 6,000. But again, be consistent with your content. Any question before we leave out of here? Drop any more questions. Any more questions? Any more questions? Hey, guys on TikTok, I'd appreciate it if you like, a couple of likes, maybe a share. Okay, let me see, turn. Yes. Now, I don't know, I had posted up here, do you use AI? Now, what I'll do is I'll go in and I'll ask AI to create me, like tonight, I asked, what was it? What was the question? Why is using a proven system best when building well? And then AI spits out the information for me, and I can definitely edit it as needed. I can customize it to sound more like me, but it gives you an idea of content to share. So for those of you on TikTok, if there's some free version of ChatGPT can definitely, meet your goals. Go in there, download that, and just start asking questions. And if you're looking for content to share, I think the first day I did the 30 days of lifestyle upgrade challenge, I think the question I asked is, I need 30 days of motivational content for TikTok. I think that's what I'd say. And ChatGPT spit out, 30 days of, inspirational content, motivational content. And basically I'll go in there and pick and choose what I wanted over those 30 days. And I put it into a short video and, uploaded it. And that gave me content for 30 days. If I had said 60 days, it would have given me content for 60 days. Now on my 60 days of prophetic declaration, since it is scripture, I go in and verify, make sure the scripture is right, make sure the translation is right before I just post it. And if it's something I don't like, and I don't necessarily like what ChatGPT spit out, then I'll definitely not use it or modify it to where it be in proper context. So that's something you can definitely do if you're just looking to share content to be consistent and disciplined, and something that's valuable, something that people would like to see. Now, again, the one guy, he's just doing like looking into a camera, and it's not his voice. He's basically lip syncing. That's the word I was trying to say. He's actually lip syncing songs, and he's having this phone look, over his head, and or sometimes looking down at it, all kind of odd angles. But for whatever reason, people tune into that, and he gets, thousands of followers. It's not something I would follow, but so you do have an audience out there. So there is an audience for what you're doing. Let's see. Roberto, I would say get you a bio. It looks like you have 4 followers. Looks like you need to get you a bio so people will know. Getting ready to wrap this up. Well, let me see. Full of Energy is still on here. I'm going to invite. May not come, but the invitation has been sent. Look like you're still on here. Let me jump back over here to YouTube for a second. Yes. Oh, what was I was asking Chat GPT something. Yes. 30 to 40 second video clip. That's what I just asked Chat GPT. So Chat GPT spit out me a 30 to 40 second video clip. This is what I would do. I would take this clip. If you're serious about building wealth, stop guessing and start using proven systems. Proven systems shortens the learning curve, removes emotion, and produces predictable results. Instead of asking, what should I try? You should ask, what already works. Wealth isn't built on hype. It's built on repeatable actions done consistently. When the system is proven, your only job is execution. Stop reinventing the wheel, plug into what works, and let consistency create the wealth. So I'm going to take that right there. Hey, thanks for joining, Mary Carlock. Mary Carlock. Let me see. Mary Carlock, 428 followers. You need a bio, Mary. Need a bio, Mary. I'm going to go ahead and follow Mary. She's in here. I hope Mary's female. So I'm going to take this script right here, and I'm going to put this in a video, 30 to 40 second video, and I'll post it. I may change it, edit it just a little bit, but this is something that Chat GPT has given me. So that takes the guesswork out of, content, but you got to be consistent with it, ladies and gents. Again, let me see, what other question does not always give correct information? Yeah. That's what I mentioned. Yeah, I think you mentioned that the other day. Chat GPT doesn't always give correct information. You are correct about that. That's why I said that I'll go in, and especially when it comes to something from the Bible, I'll go in and it won't work if you rely entirely on. I've got some co-hosts coming in. Hold on a second. You're right. So what I'll do, I'll go in and I'll edit the information. If it's something, hey, how you doing? Hold on just a second. So if it's something that
Hello, Johnny sir. How are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself? Where you located?
I'm good.
You what now?
Sorry, my camera is not good.
Oh, okay. We're gonna battle. I don't even know how to battle. Let's go, guys. Let's get this battle started. So we're in the middle of a battle, and I don't even know how to do it. So for those of you on YouTube, I'm in the middle of a TikTok battle, and I don't even know how to battle on TikTok. We're in the middle of a TikTok battle, and I don't even know how. Huh? Let's go, guys. Let's pump it up.
Where from you?
Yeah. So, guys, YouTube, I'm out for. Come back and join me tomorrow.
Okay.
Hope you have a good one.